Alright, here's how to efficiently farm element on the island in Archicidal Ascended. Firstly, you'll need to have the artifacts for the Gamma Monkey, and 2 separate transmitters to run the fights at. To start, you'll need around 5 to 6 people to run the Alpha Brood before you can then run over to your other transmitter that's waiting for you to go run the Gamma Monkey solo. For the Alpha Brood, you'll need around 4 to 7 Megatheriums-ish, and then you'll need a UE and a Daedon there as well. You need one person to ride the UE with the Daedon whistled to them, while everyone else gets on a Megatherium with bug buff to fight it. The Megatheriums will need to be about 10k HP, but they can easily get to 20k with imprint while still having 800 melee to spare. You'll also need some decent saddles. As soon as you get into the fight, you need to mount your Megatherium and run away. As soon as you get in, the spider will instantly sprint at you and kill you if you do not do this. Try run to the back of the spider, and once there, you need to wait for the Arenos to spawn and kill them in order to get your bug buff. Doing this will give you an extreme damage reduction, so it's essential to have during the fight. Once you have the bug buff, if you come to around this point on the spider and sit there and with an auto clicker on, you'll be able to just hit the spider without taking any damage. A good tip for this boss fight is to have someone try and mesh themselves into the spider in order to stop it spitting, as the spit deals insane damage to you and will kill you if you do not have the buff. To achieve this, you need to wait for the spider to roar and run directly into it while it's facing you. Doing this will allow you to clip into it and make it so it no longer spits during the duration of the fight. If you're clipped into it and you notice your health starts going low, you need to tell the person who's riding the UT to get off and get on the Daedon to heal you, or else you will die, as it's probably going to be hard for you to get out. It's also good to remember that the more people you have means the quicker you can run the fight. If you get around 8 people, you can run the fight in around 3 minutes, but if you get around 5, it'll take you a bit longer, so the more the better really if you want to spam these. Once you're out of the fight, you need to go to your cookers and put the meat in there in order to feed the Daedon. If you're going to spam these, your Megatheriums will take damage over time, so you need the Daedon to heal them, which you need meat to feed it in order to keep it healing. If you cook the meat, it'll give more food per to the Daedon, making it actually more efficient to use, so it's highly recommend you do it. Once you've done this, you can go run over to your Rexes that are set up ready, and in between the cooldown for the brood, you can start your Gamma Monkey. You'll need around 15 Rexes, around 30k HP each with around 800 melee, and of course decent saddles, along with a UT with its own decent saddle and around 30k HP. Once you're in this fight, you need to escort yourself off the Rexes and whistle all of them to you. You need to then run over to this corner and have them all follow you so they can get away from the ledge. A good tip for this when doing this strategy would be put the UT on ignore group whistles, so when you whistle all to you, it just stays at the terminal ready for you. Once you've done this, you can then whistle go to by pressing comma on your keyboard just to make sure the Rexes are really packed into the corner. To fight the monkey itself, you want to get on the UT and ride it up to the arena and lure the monkey down to the Rexes. You do this as you do not want to take the Rexes up to the arena, as if you do it, you are more than guaranteed to drop one off a cliff with the shitty AI that they've implemented. With the UE, you do not need to fear the boulders, as they barely do any damage to you if you have a Cat Descendant saddle. Once you've lured it down, you want to start roaring at your Rexes and get them encouraged. This will give them around 25% damage buff and make them kill the monkey a lot quicker, but being realistic, you can do it without. Once the monkey's around here, you want to whistle attack this target, which will attack every single Rex onto the monkey. You then just want to keep encouraging your Rexes to ensure that they have the full buff, and then just wait 2 minutes and the monkey will be dead. Once you killed it, you can just grab your rally. It's good to know that the Rexes are only going to take around 3k damage to 5k damage per fight, so you really don't have to heal them, as they'll heal enough between. Once you finish, you can then go collect all 3 monkey artifacts again. Once you finish collecting the artifacts, you should then be able to run the Alpha Brood straight away, as the cooldown will be up by now. And there you have it, that's how you do the strategy. You should be able to do about 1.5k early per 2 hours if you're doing it correctly, but that can vary depending on if your tribe mate's good enough for it. Anyway, thank you, bye.